Namaskar, my name is Varsha Pandey and I'm with my co-anchor Tanishkaa Iyer. Today we are going to interview the chairperson and the vice chairperson of the Cortokino Fest. So without any further ado, let's get started. Hello guys, how are you all doing?
Great.
Absolutely fine.
Okay, so I would like to welcome you on behalf of my team today. And my first question goes to you, Ekta. Of course, you are the chairperson of the Cortokino. So what makes Cortokino different from other festivals?
The name itself makes it very clear. Cortokino International Short Film Festival. No other festival is an international short film festival. No other festival has film making as the heart of the festival. That's, for me, that's the summation of what is different for us and them.
Yeah, absolutely. So my next question is to you, Naman. So how do you go about sourcing suitable and reliable crew for the event?
Okay, quite beautifully put. So yes, the crew or the teams that we have for the event, you mean? So for the event, we need, first of all, we need people who are responsible, who can do their tasks as called and do it on time. That's the importance. And the main thing that I see between everything is to be sincere and to love the fest. Rest all follows.
So my next question is to you, Tanaya. How do you plan to deliver an outstanding event like Cortokino in a limited budget?
So for the budget thing, I feel Cortokino is such an event which works on sponsors. Like we get sponsors from Eatable.
Just to continue what she said, the marketing team, we have a marketing team which works on all the deliverables, right, from the sponsors to the on-day stalls, and we try to extract money out of it so that the event is funded. And even if there are some things that leave a scope of happening, we try to push as much as possible, because college fest hai and we can't really promise a lot of things to the marketing people, but yes, we try to do the best we can.
And I think the key selling point for us when it comes to low budget is that it's a non-profit fest. It's a student-organized, student-led fest. So that is the main thing we keep in our minds when pitching to anybody for that reason. It's a student-led fest, so when we open with that, even they understand it in the terms of our limitations. So that becomes easier when it comes to communication.
Exactly.
So now my next question is to you, of course. So when kicking off a new sub-events in Cortokino, whether it's music, dance, anything, so what are the first steps you take?
Okay, amazing. So events is a very, very, very crucial part when it comes to Cortokino. And this year, since it's the 10th year also, we have been planning to do something that has not been done over the years, something different, something unique. And just like you said, something related to music, dance. Music, dance are still some of the generic subjects that we get to see every year. This year in particular, you will get to see some events that are in sync with our theme and very different from the generic music dance, so stay tuned for some fun.
We are absolutely excited.
Yes.
So now let us just pause here and begin with the fun segment, which is you have to guess the song by its emoji.
Wow.
Okay. So now
मेरा जूता है जापानी.
he got it right. Okay. So now the third one.
बॉटल
गुड़ का काम.
दारू पी के
दिखाओ एक सेकंड.
ये कौन सा?
वो आँख है ना बीच में.
आँख दारू आँख सौ.
100 भी है ऊपर.
अरे
Cheers.
शराब नहीं इसलिए
So you guys give up?
I give up.
Yes. Pass.
What is it?
It's like बार देखो, हजार बार देखो.
किसका सेंस ऑफ ह्यूमर है? किसका?
Very smart.
The next one.
नहीं डिसाइड में क्या है?
No.
चलती क्या है उसका?
नहीं.
सॉरी नो. मेरे हाथों में
Yeah, she got it.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the next one.
दिल टूटा.
दिल लोगों का दिल टूटा है, इसका दिल.
हार्ट ब्रेक एक पंछी.
दिल दो दिल एक पंछी.
दिल धड़क
नहीं दिल धड़क
Go to the synonyms of birds.
पंछी
चिड़िया
चिड़िया I don't know very
हिंदी में और
पंछी चिड़िया I
कबूतर
you guys give
नमन तू तो पियार वाला है तू बता क्या
It's
मतलब
like टूटा टूटा is
परिंदा।
there's no chance है कभी भी उसको लेके परिंदा बोल पाती
Very smart. आज नहीं होगा.
See but still he gave one I gave one
Yes, one.
Yeah.
only.
Now you have to boost up.
Yes.
और है
और है, don't worry.
This will be the deciding round for you two.
Okay.
So from a very famous movie.
चॉकलेट आइसक्रीम
खाएंगे.
चॉकलेट आइसक्रीम
चॉकलेट
Chocolate,
ice cream,
juice.
Yeah.
So the experience says all. Ekta is the winner of this round. So now we should proceed to the next question.
Sure.
So the next question to you, Ekta, is what problems did you face while shooting for this event? Like what?
While doing this
Yeah.
problems is obviously like you all mentioned before the budget constraints. So you have to use your mind 10 times faster कि इतने कम budget में इतनी बड़ी चीज़ कैसे करें. Sort of that one. Secondly, dealing with all kinds of people that you've never even sort of thought about before. You'll deal with those sort of people. And thirdly, it's not a problem but it's a thing I've developed over the years कि confidence boost हुआ है. If before I was anxious to talk to 5 people, now I can talk to them.
So now my next question to you is that as a leader, how much does a strong team matter in a fest like Cortokino?
teamwork matters the most. Like if you have a team, the work is gonna be smooth. You can't do your work alone. So I feel team is a very important element for working for anything or any event. And also you learn from them and you teach them something. So it is both the ways. So yes.
So my next question is to you, Naman.
Yeah.
Tell me about an incident where you had to accommodate a last moment change in the plan.
We have a lot.
Tell me
एक
और
पूरा
incident.
interview needs to be dedicated to that.
Yeah. Tell me incidents हो सकता है वो. Okay, but I will.
Major incident.
हाँ. Okay.
तेरा
So
favorite.
major वाला. Okay, so I will go with when I was in the first year when I was of your age. We had an offline. हाँ. Okay. Sorry, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So when I was in FI, we had the offline Cortokino Heads. So what happened was I was in the external PR team. So we are concerned with bringing colleges on days during the fest, and on a very fine day, on a very fine Sunday, one college just appeared to vanish. No one was picking up calls. Neither were the CLACs of the college picking up calls, and the participants had vanished. Like they were nowhere to be seen. So as a last moment, क्या बोलूँ, remuneration, I had to go up on the stage and do a bit of juggling and stand-up comedy because I do it as a hobby, and just to put in a filler. And by God's grace, the time I finished, they entered the auditorium and we carried on with the fest. So yes, that was my
The
moment.
last question to all of you is
Yeah.
one advice you want to give to the students who want to take part in Cortokino.
I will start with it.
Honestly, my only advice would be don't think too much. Just whichever department you find feasible according to your talents and your skills. Like our talent was talking to people, so we were in celebs. His talent was this. He was full of talents and interacting with strangers, so it was easier for him. तो वो select करके just go into a department that you like. आगे का your heads are there to help you out. We are there to help you out. All you need to do is go into that team in the first place. बाकी the heads are there, and you'll eventually learn on the job. So it's not. That's all I would say. कि just take that first step.
Right. And never pressurize yourself for anything. Like we are also like a students. We are not your teachers or
Yeah,
something to teach.
exactly.
We are on the same level, and we never put anyone down.
Definitely, and like both of them said, it's more of a hangout session, just an elongated one. आप एक घंटे की जगह we are meeting for like 5 to 6 hours every day on a daily basis for more than 2 months.
Yeah.
This is the only fact that we have pushed this as an online fest till now. Although it's an offline fest, but because of the situations and the COVID protocols, we have been doing it online over the past 2 years. We haven't got that time to actually like meet all our juniors and
interact.
Yeah,
exactly.
and that is obviously one of our favorite parts for all.
We feel
all of
so
us.
happy to see them all come
Like,
together and
exactly,
like make
like even
Cortokino.
we used to sit for 6 hours every day working
Yes,
together.
and online it becomes like a lecture.
Lecture.
Like you
Exactly.
said. It
So,
becomes like a lecture.
Yeah, so fests are basically a break from lectures, and there's no like you don't need to possess any type of talent to join Cortokino. You just need to
There's
have
no
passion.
You can
Yes,
shape your talent.
you can shape it
definitely,
absolutely.
for sure.
Preach.
So that's all the time we had. It was a
Thank
very
you.
fun session.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your precious time, and I would like to thank you on behalf of my team.
Thank you to you too, and thank you to everyone behind the
And
camera.
hope the next Cortokino is as sizzling as it's
Oh.
always.
Touch
We
wood.
hope so.
आपके मुंह में घी शक्कर. So we'll be going for a chant 3 times. We are the best and we know.
Cortokino, Cortokino.
We are the best and we know.
Cortokino, Cortokino.
We are the best and we know.
Cortokino, Cortokino.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.